Hi, this is Mercado of Online Marketing Muscle, and I have the fortunate pleasure of sitting here with my friend Jeff Goldberg from Jeff Goldberg and Associates. We're going to talk a little bit about sales today. I got a big burning question for Jeff here today, and we see this all the time. We hear this all the time. There's a lot of sales folks out there, a lot of business owners out there have difficulty closing the sale. What can they do to close more business?
That's a great question, Dean. Closing the sale is really the result of doing everything else in the sales process correctly. But This is a question I get all the time. We need more business. How do I bring in more business?
Right.
And my advice is almost always the same. You've got to prospect more. See, what I find is most salespeople are not speaking to enough prospective clients. They're busy, but they're not productive. And It's very easy to stay busy in sales. There's lots of stuff you can do all day long. But to me, the most important thing that anyone can do if they're in the world of sales is you've got to be speaking with enough people. And there's actually a methodology that I teach for figuring out what the right amount of prospecting is.
Excellent.
But I can tell you that almost every salesperson I've ever coached, whether it's privately or through the corporation they work for, they're just not touching enough prospects. So they've got to do more cold calling. They've got to use more social media. They've got to do more marketing. Whatever they're doing to get in front of more prospects, they typically have to do more. And I'm not talking about just a little usually.
Right.
There is a formula, again, that I teach to show people what the right amount of prospecting is for them. And sometimes it is just a little bit more. It could be they're making 7 cold calls a day and they've got to make 8 or 9. But usually it's they have to increase it by double or triple because they think they're doing enough, but they're just not. And then they wonder when their paycheck comes why they're not earning enough money.
It's kind of like that feeling of you think you're doing enough, but you know what you've done to this point is what got you the result you're getting now. And if you want a different result, you kind of have to do something a little bit different. So one of the things I want to point out today, did you realize Jeff talked about marketing? Isn't that a beautiful thing? You got to ramp up the marketing. I love it. Thank you, Jeff. I really appreciate your time.
As always,
Thank you, folks, for listening. We'll chat soon. Take care.